Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Vivo V9. Powered by Renault, Hike and Nestaway.
Good evening and welcome. Encouraged by Mehbooba, supported by Omar, backed by the apologists and financed by Pakistan, but most of all created, sponsored, supported by the Tukre Tukre gang, stone pelters in Kashmir have attacked school children most mercilessly. These pelters, each one of whom needs to be tried as a terrorist, mercilessly attacked the bus carrying school children in a murderous assault aimed at injuring and killing the children. Where is Arundhati Roy tonight? Where is that Mirwais Omar Farooq and that Gilani tonight? Where is Mehbooba Mufti tonight? Where are those hypocrites who said the pelters are just innocent, misguided youth? Where are they when a class 2 student of Rainbow International School in Shopian is fighting to live after being hit mercilessly on the head by a shower of stones? Where are those dangerous jokers who support an amnesty scheme and want the madness to continue so that Indian taxpayer money is used to finance these pelters so that more army men can be killed and more children attacked? Tonight we will force a reply out from all of these people tonight, from Arundhati Roy, and I hope people like Kavita Krishnan and all the other members of the Tukre Tukre gang are watching tonight. That's debate number 1 coming your way a few minutes from now, ladies and gentlemen. Pelters have attacked children. Time for some straight questions. Followed at debate number 2 tonight. Now we have a clear example. You give the Indian Army a free hand, no terrorist will live. Don't mess with the army. We need an iron fist for the army. We need a free hand. We want the politicians to just keep away from it and let the army do its job. That's debate number 2. Gaurav Arya joining in after a long day, few days today on both the debates. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight. 50 school children attacked by terrorist backers in Shopian, Kashmir. 8-year-old injured on the head with 2 others. Pelters have rained stones and attacked 50 innocent children. Children pay the price for this amnesty hypocritical politics. Does the Mehbooba government have the will to arrest the pelters? Pro-pelter lobby should also hear this father's message. He calls it an attack on humanity. The army sends its strongest ever message, says weapons will be used to respond to those who pick up weapons. And
which we follow is a combination of iron fist and velvet glove. The iron fist or the kinetic operations are for terrorists.
Army says the iron fist is the only solution now. Don't mess with the Indian Army is the message tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 children between the ages of 5 and 14 years were brutally and mercilessly and in a pre-planned way attacked by stone pelters while going to school. This happened in Shopian today. The stone pelters who attacked the bus carrying 50 school children were protesting the recent killing of Hizbul poster boy terrorist Samir Tiger. So a terrorist is killed and children are attacked. They put a terrorist above the lives of 50 innocent Kashmiri children. This is what happened. And tonight, let's debate.
Smashed window panes. An imprint of stone pelting. And glass shards scattered all over the seats of a school bus where children as young as this injured boy was sitting. 50 of them were being taken to school from Kalar village to Shopia before being attacked by violent stone pelters.
the stone pelters targeted the school bus in which the kids of around 50 were traveling. 3 young students received injuries, out of which one received critical head injury and also the arm injury. Though he has been rushed to the hospital for advanced treatment, but also now you can see the high-handedness of the stone pelters in Shopian there, that they have blocked the roads, they have put wood logs in between, they are not allowing any civilian movement.
The man driving the bus did everything possible to save them.
रास्ते में पत्थरबाजी हो गई, मैं बच्चों ने शोर लगाया, पत्थर हो गया, मैं गाड़ी जोर से भगाई, गाड़ी भगाने के एक बावजूद भी एक बच्चा जख्मी हो गया.
But his efforts couldn't avoid the attack on an 8-year-old who's currently hospitalized. Broken glass pieces hit his head and shoulder.
पथराव हुआ है तो उसी पथराव की जद में मेरा बच्चा भी आ गया और उसको जो है पत्थर सर में लगा है.
तो आपको लगता है ये बहुत गलत हुआ, ऐसा
ये
नहीं होना चाहिए?
मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि ये स्कूल बच्चे हैं, ये तो हमारे पूरी इंसानियत के मतलब ये हुआ है, खिलाफ हुआ है, क्योंकि ये मासूम बच्चे हैं, इनका तो किसी चीज़ से कोई लेना देना नहीं है.
Stone pelters like these, many of whom have been given amnesty by Mehbooba Mufti, were protesting the killing of Hizbul commander Sameer Tiger. They didn't think twice before hurling stones at a bus carrying 50 school children. They didn't think twice before smashing window panes of a school bus. They didn't think twice before injuring 3 little kids. Do enemies of the state and terror sympathizers who attack our children deserve any mercy? Let's debate.
Quick introduction, Gaurav Bhatia, Lalit Ambardar, Gaurav Arya is back tonight. Preeti Gokhale is student, she's daughter of Colonel Kedar Gokhale. She appeared on my program last time asking some very straight questions. Welcome back. Preeti, she's a student. Sunita Arora is an activist. And on the other side tonight I have Sameer Kaul of the National Conference, Shabnam Lone, Milind Ranade with me in the studio, Bashir Assad, director of Leher, and Iftikhar Misgar, political analyst, making a first appearance on the debate this evening. And I'd like to start by asking Shabnam Lone to debate with Gaurav Arya. You see, Gaurav Arya, all of this just happened today. And we know today that there is a child fighting for his life. There are others who have been injured. The pictures are all there. We have seen what happened. These children, there was an attempt to kill them. There was an attempt to kill children. And the reason why there was an attempt to kill the children and attack them, because surely you know that a bunch of stone pelters who attacked children, innocent, unarmed children, their only fault, Gaurav, is that they were going to school. That's all. And it is not as if it was an unplanned attack, because the driver of the bus said, listen, I'm carrying a bunch of school children. And then the stone pelters said, so what? And then the bus driver said that, you will injure the school children. The pelters said, so what? We don't give a damn. We will attack the children and we will attack them as much as we can. The bus driver thought it would not happen. But they actually did it. And the reason why this has happened today, Gaurav, and I'm opening the debate with this, is because of people like Shabnam Lone. Because people like Shabnam Lone and the Tukde gang come on television channels and they say, these are innocent, misguided people. It's the Indian army which is to blame. These poor people are our own people. We must be compassionate to these people. So what if a few children die? We must be compassionate to them. And Gaurav, let me tell you that the taxes you pay are used to finance these stone pelters, thanks to people like Shabnam Lone. She may have her own political ambitions and differences with Mehbooba Mufti, that's another thing. But on this issue, they are all united. They are all united. They are united for the last 5 years. These frauds have all been saying that the stone pelters are just innocent Kashmiris. Is the Indian army which is bad? I want to see the expression on their faces today, and I want to see which one of them supports the stone pelters today. The debate is on between Gaurav Arya and Shabnam Lone. The debate is on, and I'll come in. Gaurav.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah, either one of you. Yeah. Let Gaurav go first. Let Gaurav go
let
first.
Me start.
Let Gaurav
Since
go
you have
first.
heaped such encomiums on me, sir. Let me start. This is the end game. This is Kashmir's slide into that abyss of humanity, inhumanity,
Stop your
injustice,
poetry.
and complete
Stop your poetry.
lawlessness. This is what you call constitutional
End game is trying to kill children. End game is trying to kill children.
There is no
end game is trying to kill children. Shabnam Lone.
And
End game is trying to kill children. These people who you support trying to kill children. Are you not aware of it? Do you not have a conscience?
Why doesn't the army?
Do you not have a conscience? Do you not have a conscience? I watched this today. Let Gaurav respond. I want to come in, but let Gaurav give you a fitting reply.
Why don't
You have no conscience today.
I just thought that today when little children, innocent children were targeted, at least somebody's heart would melt and somebody would unequivocally condemn the stone pelters and the separatists who fund these stone pelters. Unfortunately, even when we see images of that young child, not more than 6 or 7 years of age, lying in a hospital bed with his head bandaged, we have people making excuses saying this is an end game. Ye end game hai. Ye azadi hai. Ye plebiscite hai.
यही है उनका.
Ye banega Kashmir. Is this what is so called हमें क्या चाहिए आजादी? Is this it? ये इस मासूम बच्चे को देखिए, इस मासूम बच्चे को देखिए. मैम ये पीडीपी बीजेपी छोड़ दीजिए और ये सब आप छोड़ दीजिए. आप सिर्फ ये बताइए ये जो बच्चा दिख रहा है आपको उसको देख के क्या लग रहा है? आई एम आस्किंग यू स्ट्रेट क्वेश्चन. Forget about politics. Forget about politics. Forget about BJP. Forget about PDP. Forget about National Conference. I am asking you, look at the face of this child on the screen. Now, please stop peddling political hogwash here on the screen. आप बच्चे को देखें और बच्चे को देख के आप जवाब दें. क्या आपका जमीन गवाही देता है?
Let me give you a date.
नहीं मैम ये गलत है आपकी बात. This is totally wrong. मुझे लगा कम से कम आज के दिन जहाँ पे बच्चा घायल है आपका दिल पसीजेगा और आप कहीं ना कहीं अपने दिल के अंदर से वो इंसानियत निकाल.
One second. One second. One second. There is Iftikhar Misgar who has raised his hand. 1 minute. Iftikhar Misgar has raised his hand. 1 minute, Iftikhar, allow me to make a point and then you can come in. I won't stop you. But there's Lalit on the program as well. I feel like opening the phone lines this evening. And I say, मैं हिंदी में कहूँगा, उसके बाद मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करूँगा. कितने बिके हुए होंगे वो लोग, कितने गद्दार होंगे वो लोग, कितने बेशरम होंगे जो वो लोग जो दूसरों से पैसा लेके अपने बच्चों को मारते हैं. दूसरों से पैसा लेके अपने बच्चों को मारते हैं. How shameless will these people be? Who you people like people, oh so many people. How shameless these people would be. I say hang them, hang one of them, hang one stone pelter. I say that person doesn't deserve a pellet gun. That the person deserves to be hanged. Hang one person. You'll see the response. Hang one stone pelter. Hang one stone pelter. I want to see how many of them will do this again. Well, don't shout at me, Shabnam Lone. Lalit Ambardan and Iftikhar are on the debate. Go on.
I'm not shouting. You listen to me and you listen to some
The images that you are showing today
can you please make
reflects brutalized Kashmiri society. And I request you all, don't call it a Kashmiri society. This is a pan-Islamism inspired Islamist society. It is brutalized. Kashmir Jihad has brutalized Kashmiri society. After the genocide of Kashmiri Hindus, who are the victims now? The children of Kashmir, the Muslim children of Kashmir. And who are the perpetrators? These Islamists shouting slogans in the name of Islam. Nizam Mustafa. These stooges of Pakistan,
don't mix up religion and
bloody the landscape of Kashmir. And today, no one will speak about it.
No,
you know what? I am not surprised what's happening. This is a natural evolution of jihad anywhere in the world. But what is shocking is these protagonists, these mainstream subversives, these Hurriyat and
Shabnam Lone is on the debate. Let's go on, everyone on the debate, please. Either you respond or come in on your own.
They have destroyed these
innocent children.
He is also one of those activists.
Look, what do you expect from a society where rapists, murderers, mass murderers of Kashmiri Hindus?
Okay, Iftikhar is back on the debate.
They are being called stakeholders in Kashmir. Do you expect this society be conscious? No, their conscience is dead. You know what? Burhan Wani was
Iftikhar Misgar.
Miss Law.
Iftikhar Misgar.
What did he say? He said
Arnab, give me a word.
when he was killed,
Arnab,
1 second. 1 minute.
Arnab,
1 second.
I just want to keep the word. This Lalit.
What did he say about stone pelters? He said they are not fighting for employment. They are not fighting for tourism. They are fighting for their nation. This is Farooq Abdullah, the patriarch of Kashmiri separatism. I tell you, and what did Muftis do? What did Muftis do? They thanked these jihadis and Pakistan when Indian state and the nationalists of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh.
Iftikhar. Okay, thank you very much. Lalit, thank you. Lalit, thank you for your intervention. Let the others come in. Yes, Iftikhar. Iftikhar, listen. Be reasonable today. No, you made a mistake. Iftikhar, you made a mistake. You had compassion for these people. These people don't deserve compassion. You went around saying, all you people said, stone pelters, stone pelters, stone pelters. The Indian army is bad. It shoots them with pellet guns. Now do you see what these people are worth? Do you see what these people are worth? I say, pick up.
Listen to me, Arnab.
No, pick up one of the stone pelters tonight.
Arnab, first
let the Indian law deal with the one stone pelter.
We condemn this hooliganism. Every Kashmiri today condemns this hooliganism. The stone pelting on the kids. These kids are our kids.
Gaurav Bhatia, that's a lecture that means nothing to me.
At this point of time, we don't have to play the politics on the subject. Let us go to the roots of the subject. Don't you see the conspiracy? There is a conspiracy somewhere being played.
This is the day where you have a cheek to talk about children of Kashmir are being
Gaurav Iftikhar, give me. I want to know.
Pakistani sympathizers.
Who is throwing the stones?
Separatist sympathizers have become. I heard Shabnam Long speak. I heard other sympathizers speak. They did not even have a word for the recovery of the child. Now, there are few things that cannot serve. Please.
Bashir Assad also. Shabnam, keep it moving.
The courtesy. No monologues. No monologues here.
Who is responsible
this is
for
not
this
a bookish debate.
constitutional breakdown?
Extend
Don't
the same
take my
courtesy
name.
to me.
Don't
I waited for my turn.
Don't
Let me make my point.
You cannot
they
do
come on
that,
TV channels to defend terrorists like Burhan
don't
Wani.
Take my name.
So if heart of Shabnam Lone is in Pakistan, then she is a traitor.
You
and I say this with some responsibility.
Why there is
I heard her saying, what is the government doing? Let me tell her. When the government arrested the separatists, tough action was taken. People like you, shameless people like you, came out to defend the separatists. When Burhan Wani and 200 other terrorists
you are staying on.
Simple question.
You are hanging on to
Simple
power.
question.
You are
Simple question, have a heart. Simple question, have a heart. 1 minute. Simple question. Samir call. Today your party leader Omar Abdullah said, today your party leader Omar Abdullah finally woke up. And he said, today your party leader Omar Abdullah woke up and he said, and you debate with Gaurav, he said, these attacks deserve our unequivocal condemnation and the street is mine. He said, these attacks deserve our unequivocal condemnation and the street is mine, my condemnation. Now it's great that you finally woke up. But today, you must understand, if there is somebody who has sponsored and supported the stone pelters, it is your leader Omar Abdullah and people like you, Samir Kaul. If there is someone who has run down and abused the army, it is your leader Omar Abdullah and it is people like you. Having done that, today you want to retrace your steps because you suddenly realized that you spawned a monster and that monster is the stone pelter. Just tell our people today openly, and Gaurav Bhatia can debate with you. Have you or have you not in the past fought, encouraged, and lobbied for the stone pelters. Yes, Gaurav, I see your hand up, but let Sameer Kaul go first and then you can respond. Go on.
Arnab, honestly, when you call me to your debates, I like you. I think you're a smart guy.
Are you going to answer the question or are you going to give a monologue? Because I'm in no time for monologues today. Usually I keep up with the monologues, but today I won't. Today I want an answer. Yeah. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the arrogance. Look at that man. Gaurav, look at that. Look at him. Let the camera go to him. Look at his intolerance. He asks a question out there. He can't answer it. So he runs away. He runs away from the program. Yes, that's what they don't like. Go ahead. We'll continue the debate. We don't need these arrogant politicians. We don't need their patronage or we don't need their participation either. Gaurav is on the debate. Gaurav. Yeah. What does the walkout of the National Conference chief spokesperson tell you?
Think about it.
Gaurav, they stand exposed. Their real face is exposed. They are people who support terrorists like Burhan Wani. They support Pakistan, Arnab. Farooq Abdullah said Pakistan ne churiya nahi pehen rakhi. On the day when we lost our brave 4 soldiers, Farooq Abdullah had said, Gola sirf India nahi, Pakistan bhi chala sakta hai. So we don't want Pakistani spokesperson on Indian soil.
Well said.
We gave them honor and dignity. They are former ministers of the country and they speak for Pakistan.
Bashir.
Go to Pakistan if you love Pakistan so much.
Sir, मैं गुजारिश करना चाहूँगा.
Bashir.
Gaurav, please listen to me. Gaurav, see, amidst these narratives of oppression, suppression, atut tongue and all that, let us be honest. Let me admit, sir. Let me confess.
Sir. You attack our children and you expect that we will not use strong terms or we will not take action. That is not going to happen.
Please let me allow.
India is not Peshawar. This Pakistani dangerous thought is entering our country. You remember the massacre of Pakistani children? This is the ideology we are opposing and we have to eradicate and fight it together.
पाकिस्तान के हवाले से बात कर रहे थे. Please, I am not talking about Pakistan.
ये पेल्टर्स को पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है? ये पेल्टर्स को पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है? बशीर, 1 minute. ये पेल्टर्स को पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है? ये पेल्टर्स को पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है?
These sympathizers are the problem. They came out and started.
पेल्टर्स को पैसा कहाँ से मिलता है?
Why should we not keep this word from our country?
सर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट में जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और पॉलिटिकल नैरेटिव्स जो हैं,
ये देखिए मुझे ये किताबी बातें मत बोलिए. बशीर जी
राजनीति हो जाएगी.
मैं सिंपली आपसे कहता हूं कि एज ए सोसाइटी
खड़ा होना पड़ेगा.
सर प्लीज लिसन टू मी.
चर्चा का विषय
एज ए सोसाइटी वी आर ग्रोइंग एज ए लॉलेस सोसाइटी. नो डाउट अबाउट दैट.
सुनीता अरोड़ा
कौन सी बहस होनी चाहिए?
सुनीता अरोड़ा,
I am not an apologist, sir. We can't be selective. We can't be subjective. हमें अपने बच्चों को बताना है
जो राजनीतिक रोटियां सेकी जा रही है नेशनल चैनलों पे आकर, इन्हें कहिए बंद कर दीजिए. पाकिस्तान और हिंदुस्तान का राग अलाप बंद कर दीजिए. बस जो कश्मीर और जम्मू का ये जो स्टेट है, इसका जो मुस्तकबिल है खराब कर रहे हैं ये लोग. अपने ही लोगों पर ये लोग पथराव कर रहे हैं. अपने ही छोटे छोटे बच्चों पर ये पथराव कर रहे हैं. इन्हें शर्म नहीं आती है. मुझे ये समझ नहीं आती है कि हमारे जम्मू कश्मीर की स्टेट, जम्मू कश्मीर की जो सरकार है वो भी बैठी है.
ये कोई सोसाइटी की बात नहीं है.
सरकार की आंखें खोलनी चाहिए. जबकि हमारी गवर्नमेंट है, उन्हें पता होना चाहिए कि हमारे स्टेट में क्या
सरकार को छोड़ दीजिए सर.
इस वक्त जो गतिविधियां
सर वो क्या कर रहे हैं हमें वो पता है क्या कर रहे हैं.
वो हावी हो रही है तो उनको अपने ही लोगों पर इस तरह से हमले करने हैं.
सर आप एमनेस्टी महबूबा की एमनेस्टी पॉलिसी को दोष देते हैं. मैं उसकी पॉलिटिक्स को दोष देता हूं सर. उन्होंने एक्सप्लॉइट किया है इस कश्मीरी सेंटिमेंट को, कश्मीरी यूथ को.
तो आप
I want to एक मिनट. Bashir Assad, I wish to get Preeti Gokhale into the debate. 1 minute. Just one minute. Preeti will debate with Shabnam. 1 second. But before that, I want to speak over the visuals for a bit, if I can carry the pictures full frame. And I just want to say this, that no matter where your loyalties lie tonight, humanize yourself and look at these pictures today. Milind, you also look at it. These are children we are talking about tonight. Look at these visuals and tell me. Look at that yellow school bus that went from Keler to Shopian at 9 o'clock this morning. Look at that shattered window pane and tell me, is that child that sat on that seat and was attacked by a stone that shattered a window, is that child an innocent child or not? Look at that yellow school bus that was attacked by stone pelters in Kanipora. The pelters had blocked the road in the area waiting for the bus. They wanted to carry out a murderous attack on the children. They wanted to attack and kill the children. Look at the shards of glass inside the bus and tell me, was the child who was sitting inside the bus screaming for his life an innocent youth or not, Shabnam Lone? Was that child innocent or not? Or are only the Pakistani agents innocent? How sold out can you be, Shabnam Lone? You have the guts to debate on the program. Shabnam, then debate tonight. Debate tonight. But don't be an absolute hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a duplicitous hypocrite. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. There are 50 school children screaming inside a bus. Do you know what you're talking about? There's Preeti will debate with you herself. She's the daughter of an army officer. 1 minute. There are 50 screaming school children inside the bus. And these murderers who you support are attacking them repeatedly. The windows are open. Then they attack and they point the stones on the heads of the children. They point the stones on the heads of the children. You know what, Shabnam Lone? You know what, Shabnam Lone? These stone pelters are damn terrorists.
Can you question the policy?
Hang the stone pelters. Hang them. Hang them.
The government would
let the Indian Army deal with them.
Because the ministers had to work hard.
Let the Indian Army deal with them. You pampered them. You pampered them. They are killing the children now. And shame on you for supporting the attack on Kashmiri children. Shame on you, Shabnam Lone, for supporting a murderous attack on Kashmiri children. You are so sold out, I never thought.
What are you talking about?
Of course you are. Of course you are. Don't cross your limit.
I never said that. Don't you dare.
Don't you? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And don't you tell me what I should dare to do or not. Preeti Gokhale is responding to Preeti.
Restrict the access to education, to hamper the development and to breed militancy in the valley, instead of just being lenient and providing amnesty to these stone pelters. Army should be given full authority to take action without being restricted.
Don't go there, Arnab.
Don't tell me where I should go or not. Let Preeti speak.
Come on. Don't trivialize the debate. Don't. I will not allow you to do that today. I will not allow anyone to talk. If you decide
Preeti.
Horrifying that such an incident has happened.
I will never do that.
Helpless and defenseless children.
Go on, Preeti.
What do you want, ma'am? Shouldn't the government answer us? Shouldn't the government of Jammu and Kashmir be held
debating this evening on the program? 1 minute, Lalit, stay away.
The government should give full authority to the army and not meddle in its
I want to introduce once again for a second time on the program, please, if I can. Debating this evening, the young lady there debating from our studios. The young lady there debating from our studios in Delhi. Shabnam, the young lady there who's debating with you on the studios in Delhi is a student. You ought to listen to her. She is the brave daughter of an Indian Army officer, Colonel Kedar D. Gokhale, and her name is Preeti Gokhale. She's speaking her mind. Don't shout her down.
I respect her.
Don't shout her down. Preeti, go ahead. Preeti, don't be shouted down. Preeti, don't be shouted down.
Saying that Shabnam Lone is supporting these people.
The government should give full authority to our army, not meddle in its functioning. The army should not be held perpetrators while they are taking action against the stone pelters. Secondly, this attempt to restrict the access of education of school children, it is only hampering the development of the valley.
Yeah, go on, Preeti, go on, Preeti. Make your point.
They are only trying to breed militancy, similar to if yesterday the terrorists killed Samir Tiger only if he had been stopped while he was pelting stones.
Only if strong action had been taken then, we could have restricted that action.
Absolutely we did. And I want to remind the BJP representative on the program that it was in 2016 during the BJP government's term that pellet guns had been banned. The problem with you also, Gaurav Bhatia, and I'm telling you this, because you entered into an alliance with the Mehbooba Mufti, you went soft. You should have had only a hard approach. The only lesson they learn is force. I'm repeating it. The only lesson the stone pelters will learn is force. Milind, force. Complete and total, straightforward force. No damn human rights in these situations. Stone pelters deserve no human rights because no human rights. No human rights for stone pelters. Treat them like terrorists. Line them up. Line them up. Treat them like terrorists. That's my view.
For the terrorists like Burhan Wani.
Milind will debate. Milind can debate with Gaurav. Go on. Milind and Gaurav. Milind hasn't spoken.
And this government was acting against the terrorists.
Milind.
Second. Last time we saw.
1 minute. I gave my view. What's your problem? I gave my view. What's your problem? Milind is debating with Gaurav. Milind is debating with Gaurav. 1 second. Gaurav and Milind are debating. Gaurav, listen.
People like Bitta Karate were arrested.
No, 1 second.
Who was defending the separatists?
Gaurav.
People like Shabnam Lone. Shabnam Lone.
Yeah, Shabnam Lone. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Shabnam, stop shouting. Okay, go on. Now go on, Shabnam. Go on, complete your point.
Kashmiri Pandit girls,
now,
you arrest them.
Now third thing.
Don't make this drama out here. And you
when
are trying
Major
to paint an entire community
to save
like that.
Fellow
don't you do that.
Person,
arrest those people.
He saved
who
life of
Lalit Ambardar and Milind will now debate, and I want to tell you, I want to tell you what happened, Milind, so you fully understand. I want Lalit Ambardar and Milind on the debate for a while. 1 minute, let's run the pictures again. And viewers, I want to tell you what we are talking about tonight. Just 1 minute, Milind, because you know people who are watching the debate are wanting to know the details of what exactly happened. And Milind, I'll tell you this. When this school bus was passing, I'd run the pictures again, the stone pelters surrounded the school bus. And they said, take back the school bus because Samir Tiger, our Samir Tiger has been killed. We should all be celebrating that Samir Tiger should be killed. 100 more like him should be killed and butchered. They threatened the driver and they said, "Bachcho ko leke wapas chale jao." The driver got off the bus and he folded his hands and he appealed that it's a school bus full of children, right? And the children has to go to school. And when he started driving the bus, the stone pelters surrounded the bus and they started raining it with huge stones. Some of these stones had been brought from outside. They were sharp stones aimed at injuring and killing. They pelted the stones at the children, they pointed it at the glass windows, and then they were saying that hit that child and hit that child. I want to tell you, Milind, today, they were pointing to the children with the stones, Lalit Ambardar. They were pointing at the children and saying, hit that child. Then they said, hit that child. Then they said, hit that child on the head. And then they said, hit that child, the window is open, go and hit that child. So I want to know today, people like you, bleeding hearts, Milind, have been going around and saying you can reform. You cannot reform. The only rule left now is the absolute and brutal use of force. That is all that will require because we can't afford attacks on more children. Now the debate is open between Milind and Lalit. Make a debate on the other side or agree with me. Go ahead. Make your point on the other side or agree with me today.
I condemn this.
Condemnations don't work.
Let me finish.
Condemnations don't pass.
Horrible.
That's
this
words.
This is a race to the bottom. The way in Peshawar they killed school children, this is exactly the same. This should not be tolerated at all.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same, Milind, and I'll tell you why. Because in Peshawar, those were classified terrorists, and these people are unclassified terrorists. The difference is those were terrorists, and these people you say are not terrorists. They are terrorists. They are terrorists. Treat them like terrorists. Let the Indian Army treat them like we treat terrorists. Let us shoot down 1 or 2 of them. Why with pellet guns? Let the real guns be used. Why should the guns be fired in the air? Shoot at 1 or 2 of those stone pelters. I want to see how many of the cowards come out the second time. That's the only solution for people who attack children. We would rather have casualties among stone pelters than have casualties among children. What do you think? You see, the problem is that people like you are waffling. You are waffling. You've gone into this fake and fraudish human rights syndrome. It does not work. Children have died and Kashmiri children are being particularly targeted. Pakistanis want to kill Kashmiri children, and people like you must come out and say, hit those people back. Hit them back. Teach them the use of force, and I want to see how many come out then. Do you agree with me, Lalit? Do you agree with me, Lalit? Because people like Milind
stopped in Kashmir.
Exactly.
BJP is in
No,
power.
The principal thing is you need to understand these stone pelters they are foot soldiers of Kashmir Jihad. They graduate into becoming Burhan Wanis. Burhan Wani was a stone pelter. This Salim Tiger, Samir Tiger was a stone pelter. If only, like Preeti said it rightly, if he was eliminated when he was a stone pelter, today we wouldn't have seen this scene. Children would not have been targeted today. Listen, these guys will not speak against them.
They are silent today. Don't make faces. Shabnam Lord. Come on, Milind, you ever have a Milind, accept. Milind, accept. You can respond to him. Anyone you can. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you.
The locality that this Samir Tiger belonged to, the women of that locality are celebrating, while these Islamists and the apologists are mourning Samir Tiger's death. Killing, the women of that area are celebrating. He was a menace. He had made their life miserable of the women of that area. Now these guys and people like Miss Malone, she said Burhan Wani, she eulogized Burhan Wani on this channel.
Gaurav Arya.
She wants to read
Gaurav Arya.
Politics.
Gaurav Bhatia.
Military problem.
Gaurav Arya. Lalit, one minute.
You should get justice.
Yeah, I tell you.
Can't attack
What
me.
justice?
What have you done about justice to those Kashmiri Pandit women? Except that you are always talking venom and speaking nonsense about Kashmiri Muslims. What have you done about that?
What have you done about that, Miss Lone?
Have you
What have you done about that?
Case? Have you done that?
What have you done about that? The rapists, murders, mass murders of Kashmiri Hindus are roaming free in Kashmir.
You speak.
Where is the aversion? What is the social aversion to that? You are from Kashmir. Listen, you eulogize Burhan Wani. Talk about Yasin Malik. Have you ever spoken about Yasin Malik? People like him who deserve to be hanged, who deserve to be tried for crime against humanity. And the founders of Hurriyat. Hurriyat are Pakistani stooges.
Milind, I come back to you. You can debate here if you wish to. It's an open debate, so you'll have to come in. I'm not going to give you special treatment. You can come in if you wish to. There's no, I won't reserve place for you. Fine, that's fine. That's not a problem. My point is you can come in. You know, you're not incapable. The fact of the matter is you're not incapable of making an argument. You don't have the conviction today to make an argument. You don't believe in your own argument. Because I can tell you today, the whole country is debating today only on one issue. And you know what that one issue is? That one issue is, one second, I want Milind to debate with Gaurav Arya. Okay, one second. I am saying here today, okay, so here's the point. You start. I make a point here and then you start.
Yes.
Debate with Gaurav Arya. 50 children are targeted today because a group of pelters are supporting a category A++ terrorist. A group of pelters want to kill children because an A++ terrorist called Samir Tiger has been neutralized. My question to you, Milind, is very simple. Protesting about the form of debate is no question. The question is simple. Pakistanis killed 12-year-old Mohammad Rizwan. Pakistanis killed 7-year-old Razak Razman. Pakistanis killed 14-year-old Muhammad Rahman. They were bled to death by the Pakistanis, and 100 school children. How much longer will you look the other way when 100 school children at a school in Manjakot sector of Jammu and Kashmir were left stranded thanks to trigger-happy Pakistanis who employ the pelters? The point is very simple, and I'm making my point unequivocally. There is a lobby in this country. Milind, you should not be part of that lobby. That lobby only takes pro-Pakistan positions and anti-army positions. They have become unrealistic, and that's why the people of this country are asking them questions. In Kashmir, children are being killed. The lobby wants an engagement with Pakistan. They don't. If we target, they will only talk about how bad the Indian army is, how they use how they use pellet guns. Do they ever speak about how many children could have died today? Would they speak about that with equal force? Would it make them change their position? If frauds like Arundhati Roy, who take these kind of positions which are anti-army, anti-India.
I'll
tell you.
On behalf of anybody else.
Well, I'm telling you the facts. 14-year-old children have died to bullet injuries. Targeted killings. Think about it. Targeted killings.
Of course it is wrong.
Targeted killings of children.
Of course it is wrong, and for every wrongdoing there is Pakistan involvement, no doubt about it. I just want to say one thing. In Jammu and Kashmir, BJP is part of the ruling government.
No, you make it political.
At center,
You're not answering the question.
it is part of that. Who is stopping them from taking action?
Sir, एक मिनट. सर एक मिनट. ये बीजेपी कहां से आ गई बीच में? बच्चे का सर फूट गया, बच्चा बेचारा जान से अपनी खेल रहा है वहां पे अस्पताल में. आप कह रहे हैं बीजेपी की सरकार?
आप नहीं है
सर, when you condemn, at least do it with a clear conscience. मैं आपको बताता हूं, हम लोग इनसे बातें करते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
महबूबा मुफ्ती ने ये 4, 4.5, 5,000 स्टोन पेल्टर छोड़े. अर्नब, I can tell you with a lot of conviction and a lot of faith, these stone pelters only understand the language of राष्ट्र राइफल्स. इनको सिर्फ राष्ट्र राइफल्स की ही भाषा समझ में आती है. When RR convoy passes in front of them, that is the language they understand. They don't understand any other language. महबूबा मुफ्ती ने बहुत बड़ी गलती करी इनको छोड़ के. अगर इनको राष्ट्र राइफल्स के सामने डालते,
क्या लैंग्वेज है? गौरवारिया, मैं 1 मिनट बोलता हूँ. मैं मुझे 1 मिनट बोलने दीजिए. सुंजवान आर्मी कैंप पे जब अटैक हुई, सुनिए मिलिंद, सोच समझ के बोलिए. देखिए, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टेक ऑन द लॉबी. We will take on the lobby, won't we, Gaurav? We will take on the lobby one by one by one. We'll expose them. These people need to be taken on. For a long time, they have dominated what they call the narrative, the discourse. What damn narrative? What damn discourse? There is the truth and there is the falsehood. There is the right and the wrong. And my question is, a 14-year-old child was shot in the head. You know, Milind?
Yeah.
You know, in the Sunjwan attack.
It's wrong.
No, wrong. What wrong? Wrong. You're saying wrong. We condemn.
Wrong?
No, I'll tell you. A 14-year-old child was shot in the head. Gaurav Bhatia, I'm coming to you. And shot in the head, close range. And 10 people were injured. One of the injured women was pregnant. Right? A pregnant woman and a 14-year-old child are shot by the Pakistanis, and this lobby wants us to bloody engage with these, wants us to engage with the Pakistanis. Is that what you want?
Not at all.
And you want us to give money to the surrendered terrorists?
Not at all.
A 10-year-old child is killed in firing and shelling. A 15-year-old girl dies of shelling in Digwar. 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds are being killed in Kashmir.
Yes.
You don't want to accept the truth. Shabnam Lone wants to speak the same parented line every time.
Not at all. Every
time.
Why he went to meet Prime Minister of Pakistan when he was not called there?
Let Gaurav Bhatia respond.
Why he went there?
That's no argument.
He's not aware what is Pakistan.
Why were the children
killed? Why he went to Pakistan?
Why are the children killed? Why are the children killed? Gaurav Bhatia.
You know,
this is what Pakistan is.
First,
is it new thing?
Let me speak on behalf of the BJP that we will not allow child predators to prey on our children. That remains our priority. You were talking about government acting. Let me give you 3 examples and how the anti-nationals reacted. When 200 terrorists were gunned down by the Indian Army, Burhan Wani being one of them, Shabnam Lone and anti-national people started questioning the Indian Army.
Shabnam Lone.
When we acted against separatists with proof that they take money from Pakistan, and for the first time they were put behind bars, people like Shabnam Lone and others started questioning the government. And also, when Major Aditya acted in self-defense to protect the army officers, people like Shabnam Lone came out supporting the stone pelters. So therefore, you shameless people, let me tell you, this government has a spine, will ensure that terrorists are gunned down, traitors like you are thrown out, and separatists are put behind bars. I say with conviction on my side,
Iftikhar Misgar.
Dangerous place in the world.
Iftikhar, debating with God.
Pakistani ideology will not enter the borders of India.
Arnab, give me a second, Arnab. Arnab, just 10 seconds. Arnab, just 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds.
But we will show you our might and we will demolish you.
Arnab, give me 10 seconds, Arnab. Arnab, give me 10 seconds.
Or you are a traitor. Go to Pakistan then. You can't speak against the Indian army when they are acting in self-defense.
You can be a sympathizer.
You
can be a sympathizer to the rapper who raped 8-year-old girls. You can be a sympathizer. You can be a sympathizer to a person who takes away the eyesight of our kids.
You actually condemn the government, and then when our children are targeted, what
a 5-year-old child
to say the government should act?
It hurts. It hurts
people
them.
like you.
It hurts them. I want Gaurav Arya back on the debate here right now. Gaurav Arya will debate with Milind, with anyone. My point is today, no, 1 second. Do not, no, I'll tell you one thing. Do not now start saying, oh, an 8-year-old girl was raped and gang raped and murdered near Jammu. And we will use the Kathua incident to. You are such a. You should be ashamed of yourself, Bashir, Iftikhar, for talking like that. You are trying to justify the murderous attack on Kashmiri children by talking about a rape and murder of a child in Kathua. Shame on you.
I am not justifying.
Because you want to run away from the issue. You want to run away from the issue. I want to ask you.
Listen to me.
Listen to
me, Arnab.
No, I want Gaurav on the debate.
It was a conspiracy hatched by the agencies. It was a conspiracy today hatched by the agencies for that. Every episode what is happening today, it should be beneficial.
You are the same people. Iftikhar, 1 minute. Iftikhar, there is a gigantic global fraud organization called Amnesty International. Right? And Gaurav Arya, this organization carried out a campaign against the pellet guns. I want to know whether Amnesty International has put out a press release today against those people who have supported the stone pelters who have been trying to kill Kashmiri children. And people like Iftikhar Misgar and Bashir Assad were part of the group supporting the stone pelters at that point of time. Gaurav Arya, let's bring this issue down to what it is really all about.
Absolutely, Arnab, I would like to remind you and all our viewers that a few months back, Farooq Abdullah said, these stone throwers are throwing stones not for any protest, but they are throwing stones for Azadi. It is Farooq Abdullah who stood up and said that I stand with the stone pelters. His son Farooq Abdullah stood with the stone pelters. All of them on this panel stand with the stone pelters. Today they are confused. Sameer Kaul साहब क्यों उठ के चले गए आपके पैनल से? इसलिए उठ के चले गए क्योंकि उनको पता था कि फारूक अब्दुल्ला is a two-faced pelter. उस आदमी ने देश को धोखा दिया, बयान देके अब वो फंस गया. अब जब बच्चों पे
पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू की करनी है, ये पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू की करनी है, ये कांग्रेस की करनी है, ये बीजेपी की करनी है, ये महबूबा की करनी है. आप कहां से तब क्यों कश्मीर पे बात नहीं हो रही है? Why don't you talk on Kashmir issue? Why don't you talk on Kashmir issue? Why people of India are not talking on Kashmir issue? Why don't you see we are dying every now and then?
What people of India?
Why don't you see?
थोड़ा शर्म करें साहब.
Why you are conscientized? Why you are conscientized when our kids are being blinded? Why you are? आप शर्म करिए. हमारे कितने बच्चे अंधे हो गए? हमारे
एक झूठ को रिपीट करते you people have started believing a certain false narrative about Kashmir. Which is a total lie. And Arnab, आपने बिल्कुल ठीक बोला था.
Iftikhar, 1 minute. Iftikhar, 1 minute. Iftikhar, 1 point. Last 1 minute. You hate India so much. You want to be part of this great, gigantic, multi-trillion-dollar economy. You don't want to. Why don't you walk over to Pakistan and see? Why don't you walk over to Pakistan and see? Who will you abuse then? And second question is, you people kept saying you want Azadi, and you supported the stone pelters saying you want Azadi. Did you say that or not? Did you support the stone pelters saying they want Azadi?
Right of self-determination.
Yeah, so you want to kill children for that. So you want to kill children. How many Kashmiri children will die for that?
We are asking for our
Tell me, Shabnam Lone. Everyone is on the debate. Tell me how many Kashmiri children should die for that?
नहीं होने वाला. ये लोग अफीम इन्होंने सुनी. अर्नब, इन लोगों ने कश्मीरी आवाम को पिछले इतने सालों से दहाइयों से अफीम खिला रखी है कि एक दिन सेल्फ डिटर्मिनेशन होगा। अपनी 3 नस्लें इन लोगों ने 70 साल से बर्बाद कर ली हैं। ये चाहे तो 3 नस्लें और बर्बाद कर लें, कुछ नहीं होने वाला। सेल्फ डिटर्मिनेशन किसी को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। ये सिर्फ अपने कश्मीर में, श्रीनगर में अपने ड्राइंग रूम में बैठ के बात करते रहते हैं, कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला। नो कंट्री इज इंटरेस्टेड इन सेल्फ डिटर्मिनेशन। प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड। मिला था जितनी जल्दी है किताब बंद कर दीजिए।
Well, I remind you at the core of all this is Mehbooba Mufti, who said she wants to give a second chance to Burhan Wani, and she said you must try and listen to the problems of the youth who are involved in stone pelting. The youth, these stone pelters are the problem. There is no point talking to them. I thank you very much. I'll go into a short break. Debate number 2 is coming up on the other side.